Good evening, everyone. Welcome to tonight's live stream broadcast. My name is Joseph Pisani here from Extreme Weather Videos. We'll be joined here in just a few moments by our other admin, Rob. We're going to be taking a look at the severe weather that we have ongoing this evening across portions of Texas. There is a slight risk of severe weather that does continue this evening for much of eastern Texas, also going over into western Louisiana. So let's bring in Rob. Rob, great to have you on the show here. So we're going to jump over here to our Discord chat here, and we'll bring Rob in. So welcome, Rob. How are you doing, buddy?
Hey, how's it going, guys? Good evening. I'm doing well. Joey, how about you?
Doing good, man. Doing good. So take us, what are we looking at here? We've obviously got this line of severe weather that we've seen this evening that is moving across. What do we got out there as far as any warnings?
We do not have any severe warnings. However, we do have a couple areas. We have a severe thunderstorm watch for portions of Arkansas, Louisiana, Texas for another 2 hours. We did have a few severe thunderstorm warnings earlier today, as these are more semi-discrete, but these have really been congealing into a line, and mostly just going to be a wind risk probably. Hail going to be continuing probably in more discrete thunderstorm cells for the rest of the evening, most likely, as it moves to the east-southeast.
Wow, yeah. So, I mean, we've had, quite a few storms today. Obviously, this is coming into the northwest side of Houston that we can see there on the radar. And a good little bit of lightning on some of these still. Again, we were talking earlier before we hopped here on the live stream about how some of these were more elevated in nature. We've seen a little bit of hail this evening. Let's flip over, Rob, and take a look at our velocities on... So this app, folks, if you haven't heard of it yet, this is WeatherWise that we're using here. You can go to weatherwise.app. It's available on web, iPhone, and Android. Definitely check it out. Absolutely fantastic app. So, yeah, there's definitely been some wind in these storms. Rob, can you show him the inspector tool?
Inspector tool.
It should be down there on the, yeah.
This one? This one just goes back to Mount. So
I think
there's
it's
all these tools.
Yeah, I think it's, if you click, maybe it's on the menu. I know that it's somewhere on there. Or is it only on mobile?
It might be only on mobile. I'm on web right now.
Gotcha. But wow, yeah, look at that. The change in wind direction there on the north side of Houston. That's definitely pretty interesting up there near Huntsville and that area.
Waverly, yeah. So mostly a wind risk, probably. I mean, there was a few storms. There's actually a northern mode just south of DFW that did look decent, but then really started congealing, and we did have a cap that did encode the area to the north. We did have a strong cap today, and that's kind of the reason why we haven't seen much of a bigger severe weather for tonight, hail-wise. It's been mostly wind and like those elevated storms like Joey mentioned.
Exactly, so... Definitely.
Really put a damper on it.
Yeah, so what time do these severe weather watches go out until?
Let's see here. Let me read it. This goes until 11 p.m. CDT for the areas Arkansas, Louisiana, and eastern Texas.
So yeah, still goes for another couple hours here. Yeah, you can see that pink area there, folks. That is the severe thunderstorm watch that we have. Rob, let's flip back over to the reflectivity valve so we can kind of get a good look at that line. Coming now through Texas. Really, yeah, the southern side of the lines definitely seems to be probably encountering a little bit of a, kind of like you were talking about, a little bit of dry air, cold pool
Yeah, definitely.
and kind of dissipating. So, but I mean, obviously, this is, you know, we've had some reports from the SPC. Let's go to pull up the SPC storm reports page and let's kind of go through some of those. What do you think?
Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, button. All right. Reports. We've only had a few wind reports. It looks like 4 wind reports. So in California, that's
Yeah,
where all the
even in
reports were
California
today.
there. Yep.
All over here, yeah, on the west coast. So
That's
we've had some severe storms in California as well today. That next trough that we were talking about for Friday, that is where it originated from. So that low pressure is just starting to get into that area, and we had some severe warnings on the eastern side of that trough.
yeah, for sure, for sure. So
So nothing really for Texas, which is very surprising. Very surprised we're not seeing any. I mean, there's still a few hours to get those reports, but very odd that we're not seeing those right now.
yeah. So this particular line, they did have that slight risk out, but again, this is one of those days where we had this light, but it was kind of, in all honesty, a bit of a bust. Didn't quite happen like we initially thought it would. But it's just because the environment variables that we needed weren't quite in place for any significant severe weather to be taking place. So, but Rob, let's kind of give our viewers a little bit of a tour, if you will say, because this is a good example. Folks, if you're watching, you may have not seen or even heard of WeatherWise, and this is what we're going to be using this year here on our live streams is this radar platform. So if you're familiar with things like Radar Scope or GR Level 3 or Radar Omega, it has a lot of the same base functionality that you would see in that. Like you have all your different products. So obviously we're in the reflectivity products. But the cool thing is like if you see when we're playing it back, you can see those little pink areas move, right? And that's, Rob, if you mouse over that pink shaded area, exactly, it'll show you like that's a severe weather watch, and then mouse over the pink shaded area that just popped up on the east side.
Mexico discussion. No, this one. Yeah, Mexico discussion.
Yeah, exactly. So you can see that it's updating the mesoscale discussions as the line is moving. Like there was one further off to the west, and that one expired, and they issued a new mesoscale discussion. And you can do that all right here within the app. So you're not even having to go to the Storm Prediction Center to be able to see those mesoscale discussions. And you can literally just click on it. So let's go ahead and click on it, Rob. And we'll just pull up that new mesoscale discussion that came out.
Right. Here we go. Yeah, we got a new mesoscale discussion that just came out for parts of eastern Texas into western Louisiana. The severe thunderstorm watch for these areas is continuing. Potential may linger locally for another 1 to 2 hours with ongoing convective band over eastern Texas. Radar showing a semi-continuous band of advancing eastward across eastern Texas. It remains sub-severe, like we're seeing. We're not seeing severe thunderstorm warnings. It is moving through the axis of most substantially instability of this time, per the latest RAP-based analysis. So we're going to be seeing this for the next 1 to 2 hours, starting to diminish, starting to be less robust, not seeing a lot of that convection that we were seeing earlier in the beginning of this phase.
Yeah, exactly. So that's a cool feature. Another cool thing, leave that up real quick, Rob. I want to show viewers this as well. Scroll back up toward the top of that mesoscale discussion. You'll see those different tags. So it'll basically show you when it was issued, when it expires. There's also share buttons, for example, as well. Another neat little feature is that with the warnings and stuff like that, you'll also be able to see basically different indices. So the hail size, the storm motion is on there on those little tags along the top. So I think that's a really nice, quick way to see some of this information that you can see right here along the top. So yeah, exactly. Really, really useful information. You can share it out and stuff like that. So another cool thing that I love about WeatherWise, Rob, and I would love to hear kind of some things that you like about it as well, is the integrated satellite feed right in. So we can literally flip from radar and we can go directly to a global satellite view. And also another thing, you can see all the different watch. You can actually toggle those on and off. So you can see the severe thunderstorm watch. What's going on over there in North Carolina?
Oh, let's look at that. I was wondering as well. So we got some special weather statements concerning, it looks like, dry relative humidity.
Oh yeah, so fire
really
danger out there in central and western North Carolina this evening.
Probably due to the high pressure that's built over. We've had some dry conditions in Florida as well, so there's probably been a high pressure that's really built over the eastern United States, really limiting a lot of severe weather like right now into tomorrow. We have some severe weather, but yeah, this shows looks like all advisories and warnings from the whole entire country. It looks like even here in California, we got even some spotters over here. There's some. I like that. I like how it shows the spotters and locations and updates. We got a Mezcal discussion for some heavy rainfall in California. So there's so many cool features about this.
About WeatherWise. Sure. Yeah, it's definitely pretty amazing. And then another thing that I love is the outlooks. Again, every kind of outlook that you could possibly need to see right there on a scroll list for you. So you're like, okay, I want to look at storm prediction center outlooks, or I want to look at climate outlooks, or I just want to see, weather prediction center winter severity index outlook. So it has outlooks available for basically every kind of weather that we would potentially need to see. So fire weather outlooks. Yeah, exactly. So let's take a look. Speaking of, let's go ahead and throw on today's tornado, wind, and hail outlooks. Yeah.
All right. We'll look at tornado first.
So 2% risk area. Yeah.
5% area. So could be a spin up or two in these green areas. Not very high chance, but it could happen. A couple of tornadoes are possible. Let's see. For the wind, we do have that 15% area that expands up into parts of Oklahoma. Probably could see some cells from that northern line coming up here, but I'm not too sure if these are going to be moving east southeast. We might just see less in Oklahoma because there is a drier temperatures and less warm temperatures up here in Oklahoma. So this might get shifted a little south possibly, and then parts of Arkansas and Louisiana. So that's for wind. And then want to look at hail as well, Joey?
Yep. Let's take a look at the hail.
And in hail, we have a hatched area, so it's a significant severe area for up to 2-inch plus hail. I believe that's a criteria in any point
for the hatched area.
5-mile point. So like right here in Mount Pleasant, that's Texas, we could have large hail 25 miles from here, or even down here in Huntsville or College Station. So looks like the hail is the biggest risk, and I'm not sure if we're going to see this grow up into these areas. So this might get shifted down or lowered the risk. So we'll just see what happens. That's how busts work, right? Like sometimes they downgrade it and they bring it to different areas where the storms are. So it doesn't always get it right, but it usually gets it in a right area, like a general area.
Yep.
So it's kind of a bad example of what we're going through today, but yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So
probabilistic is that's day 3.
Yeah, so there's our day 3, and let's talk about day 3 here. So Friday and Saturday, we are expecting significant severe weather to be taking place on both of those days.
Yes.
So that is definitely something that we're going to be keeping an eye on. Saturday, our team, we will have folks that will likely be out chasing, myself included, hopefully. Assuming everything, goes according to plan and, it doesn't fall apart. But it definitely doesn't look like that it's going to be the case. And we'll be doing a much more in-depth, I'm not going to get too much into it on this live stream, but we will be doing a more in-depth live on Friday and Saturday's severe weather event. I'm sure Rob will also be doing a lot of live streaming throughout the day on Saturday with our team as well. So be sure that you guys are checking into our website, extremeweathervideos.com/live. That'll take you to our live stream page. There is the risk area for Saturday. You can see that already, that 30% risk area, including much of the southeast U.S., all the way from places like just south of Knoxville and Chattanooga through Atlanta, Birmingham, even all the way back through Mississippi and even down to New Orleans, right along the Gulf Coast. They are definitely in this as well. In that risk area, much of Louisiana, even the Florida Panhandle, places like Pensacola, Mobile. I mean, this is going to be a large-scale severe weather outbreak that we're expecting. Again, Rob, I do believe that this will get upgraded, especially possibly as early as tomorrow, but definitely by the day 2 outlook. I'm sure we'll get up into a moderate risk.
Wow, look at this.
For some areas.
15% expands all the way into the Ohio valleys. Ohio, parts of Pennsylvania, Virginia, West Virginia. I mean, this expands all the way up into these areas.
Yeah, this is going to be such a powerful storm system that's going to be coming in this weekend. So it's definitely going.
That. Yeah.
Yeah, by then the fire weather risk will probably go down by this weekend with all the rain and storms that'll be coming through. So that's the good news with the severe weather and rain and all of that, is it kind of knocks your fire risk down. Because even here in Atlanta, we had pretty high fire risk for about a week, and then we had a series of storms move through, and all that rain definitely helped out.
Yeah, here's Sunday's outlook for parts of the Mid-Atlantic, parts of even all the way up into Delmarva, Pennsylvania, Philadelphia, and then also parts of Florida, more of the Panhandle and into the eastern seaboard, really. So.
Yeah. So
this expands. This spans from the. We have a marginal risk for tomorrow, but for the whole symptomatic scale of this upper level low that's coming in very strong, this goes all the way from Friday to Sunday and possibly even Monday, depending on what happens on Sunday and Saturday. So.
Yeah, Monday I could see potentially a severe weather risk down across Florida, like central and southern Florida on Monday.
Yeah,
exactly. Right, yeah. I don't think it'll be more than a slight risk, but you never know. The main energy from the storm system is going to be far removed from that area, but it's Florida, so this time of year getting some severe weather is definitely not out of the question.
Yeah, we had a tornado on Monday, and we were only in a marginal, so anything can happen.
Yep.
So that's that. And then we also have more. We have as you can see on the right-hand side, we have the current alerts. It shows all the alerts, all the special weather statements. It shows all the advisories. So it's a little sidebar to see.
Yeah, I love that sidebar feature you bring up, Rob. The cool thing, too, with that is you can see right now everything is selected. But you can, at the top, you can click on those tags, and it will only show you those kind of alerts. So if you want to see only the warnings, you can click on that, and it'll show you only the warning. I love it. Go back to that warning, Rob. Is that about water spouts? Yes. Where's that special marine warning at?
Looks like it's going to be California again. Yeah, right here. Special statement. No.
Yeah.
Swing warning. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Anyone want to go see water spouts, we got to go out to California to get to see those. But
I want to see the satellite over here. Yeah, look at that. There's that trough right over here.
Zoom out. You'll be able to see a good view of it if you zoom nice.
There it is, there. That's it right there, guys.
I just love that GOES imagery that it has right on here.
Me too.
Because then you're not having to flip over to, College of DuPage or like the GOES 16 page or something like that. It's just
especially
embedded.
When we get into
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
when we get
it's
into
gonna be.
tropical season, hurricane
Yeah,
season, and all that, yeah, that's gonna be awesome.
yeah, exactly. So
That
there's so
is,
many cool features, and there's even more than this. We also have a little hamburger menu right here. You can take a screenshot. You can record a short video of the radar loop, share it. There's has cams, navigation. You can locate where you are, and you can draw as well. So there's a lot of cool features you can do besides just those.
yeah, exactly. So this is gonna be such a huge tool for us this year
Yeah,
on our live streams and broadcasts and stuff like that. So let's take it back
for
here into
sure.
Texas. Yeah, there's still definitely some rumblers out there. Looks like it's kind of crossing over Highway 89 there, 94.
Yeah.
They're coming into the northwestern suburbs of Houston. Might be hearing a rumble of thunder out there. That's a
That's
decent part
some,
of the line right there. But again, just below severe limits. There again, is that a special weather statement that's out for that area, Rob?
yes.
Yeah, so probably
The
what,
line is
40 mile
strong
per hour
winds,
winds? Oh, 50 mile per hour. Wind gets up
50
to
miles
50
per hour
mile per
winds.
hour winds and penny size hail possible with that line
Yep.
of storms that's moving through.
Yeah, so we could see SVR for the wind, possibly. Um, yeah. And then we have over here by Shreveport, we got those northern, almost semi-discrete, not really semi-discrete, but kind of broken in this area. But over here, it looks pretty decent. So yeah, it's an interesting setup. We'll say that for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, we have a possibly very long weekend, depending on if the models all line up. But we should be getting HRRR data about Friday tomorrow. So we'll have the short range models tomorrow night.
Yeah, so we'll probably, I'm sure we'll be doing a live stream. Well, I know you'll be doing a live stream, but we'll probably do another live stream like this, maybe possibly Friday night. I might be getting ready for chasing on Saturday, so depending on how that's all going, we'll probably do a live stream Friday night, and then Saturday's going to be such a long day, man. I mean, it's going to
It
be
is.
all day long on Saturday.
Yeah.
So I mean,
All night from Friday night into Saturday all day. It's gonna be a very long event.
yeah. But this is our first big multi-day event of the year. So
It is. Yeah.
also, folks, be sure. So we are right now. We're on our Discord server. If you're on Discord, be sure to check us out on Discord. Extreme Weather Videos. We would love to have you join our community server on Extreme Weather Videos. That would be fantastic for you to get to join us on there.
Definitely.
Because we have a lot of different things going on in our Discord server that we do. So
You know what I wish this website? You know what I wish this website would have though? It'd be really cool.
what?
If there's one thing, smoothing for the radar, so you could see like some of the like rain and like different hail. But it looks great how it is. It doesn't.
Yeah,
need
believe
that
it or
much
not,
noise.
actually though about smoothing, they intentionally took off smoothing. So it's literally every gate. So the edges
Yeah.
they don't smooth the edges intentionally
I like
because
that.
it's more accurate when it's not
Right.
smooth. When you're looking at smoothing,
true.
you're not getting the true accurate picture of the radar.
Like composite reflectivity, you'll see that smoothing, and it's
Yeah.
like more like easier to see. Like for example, let me show you really fast. Let's go here. Is it convected? I believe so. You know what? It shows this on Pivotal Weather, but if you go to
Yeah.
Pivotal Weather, you look at the where it's a supercell composite. It shows the radar, the estimated
Yeah.
radar, not really real radar, for a certain area, and it has like a smoothness to it. We'll show you that maybe next time we do a live when we have that severe weather outbreak Friday or Saturday.
Yeah, that'll be fantastic. So,
And And if you use GR level 3, it shows it too. If you click composite reflectivity on BR, it shows that as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But the smoothing feature is really more to just get a super basic idea of, like, it's good for large scale stuff. Like if you're wanting to see like a large scale area, then maybe use smoothing just to be able to kind of help you hone in on different areas. But if you're actually looking at drilling down in on a certain area, then getting the smoothing off is going to, especially if you're, doing street to street, you don't want to use smoothing. If you're getting, really down into the high resolution data, the smoothing is just going to kind of throw things off. So that's why here, WeatherWise does not have smooth, and I don't think they're going to ever plan on adding it. It may be a feature that gets requested, but I don't think that they're going to add in any sort of smoothing.
Here's the WPC outlook for flooding and rainfall, and you can just see they're expecting a lot of rain in parts of Mississippi, Tennessee. So that's another risk. Just besides the severe weather, is the flooding is a big thing. People need to realize.
Now, Rob, I'm kind of curious. Is there? Oh, there it is. It's at the top. I'm like, where's the scale? It's up there at the top. I see that now.
Multi-day WPC precipitation. Oh, let's do excessive rainfall. That might be better. Day 3.
Slight risk.
Day 2. More. Day 5. Here we go. So yeah, these areas just show like a. Okay, here we go. This is Saturday, I believe.
Yeah, so that's a slight risk of excessive rainfall.
Of excessive rainfall. But let's just look back at this really fast because I want to see the data 1 to 5. Let's see. Oh yeah, so yeah, look at this. Tennessee, parts of Carolinas, Ohio, a lot of rainfall.
I mean, you're looking at 1.5 to 2 inches, maybe up to 2.5 inches in a few spots. So, but you also have to think that's over, the course of a couple days.
That's right. It's not much when you think about that, but like, this could all change. We could see more. We could see less, depending on the training thunderstorms, right? The precipitation, the cold pool, all those things. So
yeah, if we get some training thunderstorms set up, then that could dump some more. You could get some localized flooding, I think, but I think that's another reason why they only have like that slight risk out for the severe weather.
I definitely think areas
flooding rainfall. I mean,
yeah. I definitely think areas like Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, Tennessee, especially between Friday and Saturday, because there's a second line that comes in through Mississippi, Alabama, and Georgia. That's going to be that second round of storm activity coming in. So I think a lot of these areas could see higher or about the same as here. It really just depends on the training thunderstorms and how long they sit over that area. So yeah, definitely have to watch out for that as well.
Yeah, it is going to be multiple rounds. You bring up a good point there on that those areas that do see multiple rounds of the heavier precip will be more prone to, again, experiencing some localized flash flooding potential in those areas. So
I'm going to look at the... and then we also have this too. This is also something we need to watch out for is... oh, wait, that's not it. It's fire weather... We have a fire weather thing on here? I don't think we do. We have dry thunderstorms. I know that. Wind relatively. Okay, yeah, here we go. So this is the day 2. So this is like, just as that trough really comes in, parts of the central plains, lower plains, kind of the western side of that trough's going to get a lot of that drier conditions. Heavy winds, low humidity. So
yeah, kind of wrapping around. That's why they've got that critical fire risk there in the red area across.
In the red.
Pretty much from El Paso, Texas, all the way up through central Nebraska. So probably not a good day to be using the fire pit, different things like that.
And then for snow, I mean, look at this.
A lot of mountain snow out there, for sure.
Mountain snow, definitely. So it's an all hands on
deck
system.
Do they have a day 3? I'm curious what it's looking like up in the Dakotas. Does it? No, they don't have it yet. So.
Oh, it's greater than 4 inches. That's why. We'll do blowing snow.
There you go. Yep, blowing snow right there, man. Right across. That's
Yeah.
awesome, Rob.
Yeah, definitely.
That's
I
what
like
I'm
that.
saying. So we're going to be having these severe weather and tornadoes, but there's also going to be, potentially blizzard conditions there across the Dakotas. What is that?
Man,
Interstate? Is that Interstate 45?
45. 29,
29.
24.
Interstate 29. Sorry, yeah, I didn't
Yeah,
know what the interstate was out there,
that's a
but yeah,
lot of
so
blowing
right
snow.
there on Interstate 29, man, you do not want to be on Interstate 29. Um, while this storm system's going through because it's gonna be a doozy.
Snow amount. Let's see that. 1 to 3.
Oh,
That's
some
not.
minor snow in the yellow there.
Yeah. Let's see. Overall impact. Oh no, that's not. That's something else. I think. Oh yeah, no. Yeah, that's the overall impact. So like all these
Yeah,
areas. I mean, Dakotas.
moderate
We could
impact.
see possibly Nebraska could get some snow on the backside as it gets through like Missouri.
Yeah, for sure. It is definitely. There's gonna be impacts up there. I mean, this is gonna be a March snowmaker up there for the Dakotas.
Yes. Yes, definitely. Even up to parts of like Grand Forks.
Yeah,
Yeah, all these areas.
western Minnesota there.
Minnesota too, yeah, definitely. That's what we're seeing. I'm not sure about ice. I don't think that's gonna be as big. Yeah, a little bit of here near Minnesota, northern Minnesota. So it's mostly gonna be snow, wind, severe weather, and flooding. That's the big story about all this.
Yeah. Let's go take a look back
Let's
at
see.
our storms down in Texas, Rob. Let's check in on those again. See if there's anything interesting going on down there. Flip back over to there's that line. So still just those
Kind of
special
broken-
weather statements.
broken
No
apart.
no current warnings right now, correct?
Nope, just the special
Yeah,
warning
just that
California.
special rain warning. So
That's
well, it
it.
should
Just this.
a good bit of rain there coming in. So
Definitely. Yep, we'll see what happens. We'll see if they discontinue the watch early or if they keep it on until it gets to the border. It's almost there.
yes,
Pretty much there
sir.
now, actually, up here. So yeah,
Exactly. So
I was kind of right. I said it's gonna start supercellular mode, then when it gets near like east, it'll congeal into a line. So
And it
I kind
did.
of got there right.
yep.
Yeah.
This is pretty much exactly what happened. So, well, thanks, Rob, for joining me this evening and kind of getting to demo WeatherWise a little bit. Really glad that
Great
we
website.
got that set up. And again, folks, be sure to check out WeatherWise at weatherwise.app. Download it on your phone today. Also available on the web-based version like you were seeing us use. So be sure to check it out. They also have WeatherWise Plus that you can get as well that's available now. So be sure to hit up the App Store, download that to your phone so you have it before. Make sure that you have a way to receive warnings and notifications this weekend. Really, if you live, again, any of those areas that we highlighted from the northern, from the upper Mississippi Valley all the way down to the Gulf Coast and through the southeast, make sure you have a way to receive warnings and something that will wake you up in the middle of the night, especially
Exactly.
here in Georgia because the timing of this, it could be an evening into an overnight threat. Really, we're looking at possibly from 4 or 5 p.m. all the way through about 3 a.m. potentially 4 a.m. So is when that threat's going to be taking place. And again, as we get closer, we'll be able to kind of refine the timing of this storm system, start getting some of that higher resolution data. We'll kind of do a dive in. I'm sure Rob will probably do a video tomorrow diving
probably
into
tomorrow
some of the more higher resolution model data and stuff like that we're going to be getting for Friday and Saturday. But thanks, Rob, for joining me on the live
Looks like the
stream.
newest, looks like the newest NAM data is coming out, so that'll probably show us a better idea for Friday and the first mode of Friday. So that data comes out, but I think we're gonna start using HRRR Thursday evening into the overnight on Thursday. I think NAM is great for like long distance, but like I
Yeah.
think after tomorrow, we're gonna start using the wrap and HRRR.
Yeah, sounds great. So, all right,
NAM,
Rob.
NAM is great. So, all right,
Oh, no,
guys.
you're good.
Thank you, Joey.
Yeah. So we'll definitely
Appreciate that.
be checking in on that tomorrow. But thankfully, this line in Texas here, giving you guys one last live look here. Again, winds maybe up to 40, 50 miles per hour in some areas. But for the most part, it definitely looks like it is staying below those severe limits, which is the good news. We'll keep an eye on it. If we get any breaking weather updates, we'll bring them to you here on Extreme Weather Videos. Be sure to subscribe to our channel if you're new. Thank you so much for joining us. Rob, have a good evening, buddy. We'll catch you on the next live stream, all right?
Stay safe, everybody. Yeah, for sure.
All right, thanks, Rob. So that was Rob Salso there that you saw. That was joining us there on our Discord live stream. So great having him on. The tools that we have available are absolutely fantastic that we have this season. We've got a great team coming together. And again, we're going to be broadcasting here on our YouTube channel throughout this event. Myself, Rob, others. So be sure to hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Share the channel out with friends. I know there's a lot of other YouTubers out there, but really we want to be able to kind of give you guys a different perspective, different viewpoints, as well as breaking it down with multiple analysis and stuff like that, bringing in the live storm chasers as well. So we've got a lot of exciting things coming to us here on YouTube, and we appreciate all your guys' support on our YouTube channel as well as our other social media pages. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys have a great rest of your evening, and we will catch you guys on our next live stream.